Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, market remain more of a range bound internationally, and also Asian markets are also more of a range bound today. We are seeing some marginal tick up in the futures of the US market. The expectations of Russia stopping the war against Ukraine has created minor positiveness. US is forcing Russia to stop this war or ceasefire. Apart from that, the commodities market were also more of a range bound. Aluminum remained flat. Oil has come off by around $0.5, and even iron ore and steel are more of a range bound. So more of a range bound feelings from international market, and we may see similar type of uh, activity in today's trade in India as well. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we saw in Nifty a mild weakness after the recent gains due to the global uncertainties. But despite all of that, we can still remain bullish until the index is trading above its 24,500 important support level, which also aligns with the recent pullback lows which we have seen in past few days. Whereas on the technical front, was also seen in a recovery phase where it traded near its mean. And on the other side, the volumes also saw a decline with less supply indication. Now, for the intraday purposes, Nifty is expected to open on a flattish node and would likely witness again a sideways behavior with an immediate support at 24,570 levels. Close below that, a further downside, we can expect it going until 24,500 and 24,440 levels. And on the other hand, resistance lies at around 24,740 levels, and an important level, if it crosses above, would be at around 24,800 levels. Now, coming on to the Bank Nifty saw a strong closing as compared to its yesterday's low, where it ended up in 0.5% loss, where the immediate support for Bank Nifty lies at around 55,300 levels. And if this continues, lower level continues, then it would tend to fall until around 55,070 and 54,840 levels. Whereas on the other hand, the immediate resistance lies at around 55,770 levels and 56,000 as the good psychological level if it crosses the previous levels. Now, coming on to the stock bias perspective, CG Power seems to be a good stock to buy above 682 levels as it was seen hovering near its break of the flag pattern with the 666 as the stop loss and 720 as a profit target. And the other stock is Chambal Fertilizer. It was seen on the verge of breaking its bearish falling trend line with 570 as an ideal entry point, with 552 as a stop loss and 620 as the target. So I would like to forward the call to the derivative side. Thank you.
On the derivative front, the open interest is inching up a bit. Also, on the call side, 24,600, 24,700, and above all, call strikes have witnessed considerable amount of open interest built up. Now, this does suggest that some sort of resistance is there now present from 24,700 onwards for Nifty, which is a bit negative. On the put side, we are not seeing much considerable built up. Highest put base is still at 24,000 levels. Now, we require this to be shifting up towards 24,500 levels. If that happens, you will see some buying action coming in into the markets, which can probably then take Nifty higher. But until then, more likely to see further selling at least up to the 24,500 levels. So yeah, look out for the same. Then secondly, the PCR continues to remain below the 1 levels. It is now around 0.8 levels. still has space to go down towards 0.6 or 0.5 odd level. So it's a negative at this point of time. So all in all, the data is a bit negative, and we can probably witness further selling going forward. Important thing to note is for longs, the stop loss should be 24,450 on the spot. If that goes below, then you exit longs because some more selling will come in. From the stock specific front, there has been some buying in the IT space in the past couple of trading sessions, and we expect further buying in this space because a lot of shorts were built in, and now we are seeing some short covering action happening in the last 2 days, and this should continue in the next few days as well. So, the heavyweights like TCS, Tech Mahindra, Infosys, HCL Tech, they will probably outperform the rest in the next few days. So yeah, look out for the same. Yeah, that's it from my side. Like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Thank you, Nirav. Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, we attended the con call of Privi Specialty Chemicals. If we reiterate on the result has improved for the quarter, mainly on a YY basis, where top line has seen 20% growth, but sequentially it has declined by 9%. So historically, quarter one remained a bit soft quarter compared to the rest of the year. Margins for the quarter improved overall at 23.6%, and management expects sustainable level of 20 to 22% of margins in the future. For the future growth, it has planned 1100 crore of capex over the next few years, and it will drive the growth towards its guidance of 20% revenue CAGR over the next 3 to 5 years. Gross margins to be maintained in the range of 55 to 57%. The stock is trading at a PE of around 38 times to FY26 earnings, and we remain positive on the stock. On the result front, yesterday Ellenberry Industrial Gases posted the result. Result was okay for the quarter, with revenue growth of around 24% and EBITDA margin were at 36.7%. Also, it has announced an acquisition with the Truar Industrial Gases on a slump sale basis at 5.4 crore of cost. This is for the growth and expansion in the business. The stock is trading at around 109 times to annualized quarter one EPS, and we will provide the update post the con call. Britannia Industries Limited posted the result in line with expectations, where revenue grew by around 9% on a YY basis, and gross margins were stable at 40.3%. EBITDA margin were down at 16.4% versus 17.7% in the same quarter last year. The stock is trading at around 54 times to FY26/7 earnings, and we remain neutral on the stock. While we will provide the further update post the con call today. Berger Paints India Limited posted the result marginally below expectations. Revenue grew by around 4% on a YY basis, and EBITDA margin were at 16.5%. The stock is currently trading at around 51 times to FY27 earnings, and we remain neutral on the stock. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So on the results front, Bharti Airtel's revenue rose 28.5% Y-on-Y, broadly in line with what the analysts were expecting. The India business saw robust growth as well as African business showing currency benefit. The average revenue per user, that is the ARPU, rose 2% sequentially from a year earlier to rupees 250, and this is one of the highest among the peers. So overall outlook for Bharti Airtel is positive. And secondly, Bharti Hexacom also reported good numbers with revenues and margins stable on a quarter-on-quarter basis and good growth seen on a Y-on-Y basis. ARPU came in at rupees 246. This number was 205 a year ago and 242 in the last quarter. Company trades at expensive valuations, although the long-term outlook for Bharti Hexacom remains positive. Thank you.
Good morning. One IPO will be listing today. The name of the company is MNB Engineering Limited. MNB Engineering is a leading Indian player in pre-engineered buildings and self-supported roofing, operating through its two key divisions, Phoenix for PEB structure and Proflex for roofing systems. Company operates two advanced manufacturing units and 14 mobile roofing units, supported by a robust in-house team of engineers and project managers. In peer comparison, MNV Engineering Limited demonstrate stronger financial performance with the highest ROE of 25% and ROC of 24.6%. It also leads in EBITDA margin of 12.8%, indicating robust profitability. Despite this, the IPO is being offered at a reasonable valuation with a lower PE of 28.6 times compared to the peer average. Its EV by EBITDA multiple of 18.2 times is in line with peers, suggesting fair pricing for its operational strength. One of the concern in this IPO is the low CAGR of the industry growth. But considering the healthy order book, efficient operations, and attractive valuation, we recommend a subscribe rating to the IPO. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, few more companies result, wherein France Rail Lighting has come up with very strong numbers. The order book, though quarter on quarter, remain more of a flattish, but year on year increased by almost around 35%, whereas revenue grew by 81% year on year, and EBITDA grew by 66% year on year, and EBITDA margin came in at 12% versus last quarter 12.1 and last year 13.1%. Outlook on the company continue to remain positive. The stock is available at attractive valuations of 25 time trailing EPS. CCL product came up with the numbers, and numbers were in line with expectation. No doubt, revenue came very high because of high coffee prices, but the EBITDA remained more of a flattish at around 159 versus expectation of 156, and last quarter 163 crores. So overall outlook on CCL product continue remain positive, mainly on account of declining coffee prices now, which will have positive impact on gross margin and EBITDA margin, and also on the working capital cycle, which became concern in the recent past. Apart from that, they are developing their domestic branded portfolio very well, so that continue to remain positive for CCL product. Artemis Medicare came up with the numbers, and the numbers has shown improvement. Quarter on quarter, it has improved by 6.3%. In year on year, 14% revenue has increased. EBITDA margin also remained more of a flattish year on year, though improved quarter on quarter. So outlook from here going into second quarter, which is normally a seasonally uh, best quarter for hospital industry, continue to remain positive for Artemis, considering that they had increased their bed capacity in existing hospital, which will get higher utilization in the coming period. Glen Pharma came up with the number. Apparently, the number looks in line with expectations, but one big change which has happened is that one of their subsidiary, that is Cenexi, which was incurring losses since many quarter, has turned around in this quarter. Company has reiterated its guidance of base business, that is old Glen Pharma business, to grow in double digit, and Cenexi also to revive in the coming quarter and become profitable and reach to higher single digit EBITDA margin in the coming period and become profitable. So outlook on the Gland Pharma remain positive. Sila Farm has shown some improvement in this quarter, considering that though revenue grew by just 1.4%, but mainly because of the declining prices of their raw material. The volume has shown in mattress business growth of almost around 27%, which is quite positive. EBITDA has shown improvement in this quarter and has come at 75 crore versus last quarter 33 and last year 66 crores. And EBITDA margin has also improved. So outlook from here for Sila Farm may see some revival and can act as positive for it. That's all from us, and I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, we are expecting some profit booking in gold and silver. Prices already have risen from past 2 3 days, and can correct. Gold can correct till 1,800,000 to 1,500,000 levels on downside. So any pullback around 1,300, one can initiate a sell with a stop loss of 1,700. And in silver, one can witness profit booking. So selling around 1,13,500 is recommended with a stop loss of 1,15,000. On downside, we are expecting prices to test 1,12,000 to 11,000. So can sell on rise for the day, but maintain strict SL as the momentum is positive. Uh, in copper, if prices are sustaining 880, then we expect a pullback till 885, 888 levels, whereby again one should book profits. And for trading purpose, one can also initiate a sell around 888 with a stop loss of 892. And zinc, a pullback is expected. Buying around 265 is recommended with a stop loss of 263. On upside again, 267 to 68 is the level where one can book profits. In crude oil, we are expecting a pullback. So buying around 57.30 is recommended and maintain a stop loss of 56.50. Upside expecting 58.30 to 58.50 levels where it is recommended to book profits. And in natural gas too, we are expecting a pullback. Prices are holding to 55 support area. So expecting pullback till 275 to 80. So buying around 262 with a strict stop loss of 255 is recommended. That's it from us. Thank you very much.